It's about that time of day again. Boy, that time flies when you're having fun. Welcome back. Happy New Year to you. JJ here once again, schooloftrade.com. Got a really great psychology lesson for you guys and gals here this morning. Question for you. Do you really want to be a professional trader? You know, I work with a lot of traders every day, and it's easy to tell who really wants to be a trader and who just wants to make a lot of money. You know, the difference between these two types of people is pretty small, but that small difference will determine if your trading career has long-term success or a lifetime of pain and struggle at the hand of more experienced traders. You know, today I'm going to show you how to align your mindset for a successful trading career so you can achieve the financial success you're searching for, but more importantly, you can avoid a lot of the pain and struggle that most traders have to deal with early in their trading careers. Before I go into the lesson though for today, I want to remind you this psychology video is the most recent in a series of videos that I publish every week on this YouTube channel. And these videos, they build on one another, right? So a lot of the topics in today's video, we've already built on and discussed in previous videos. So if this is the first time you're watching these psychology videos, you might want to go back and start from the beginning to get the most value out of these lessons. I'll drop a link below the video in the description on our YouTube channel. I also want to remind you to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up if you like it, and feel free to share it with a couple friends if you want to as well. And if you really want to stay in tune with what's going on here at School of Trade, make sure you join our mailing list on the home page of the website or on our blog at sidewaysmarkets.com. All right, let's get into it. How do you know if you really want to be a professional trader? You know, it's a brand new year. We got a bunch of New Year's resolutions, right? A lot of us want to work hard this year. Do you really want to be a trader? Now, to answer this, I first want to introduce you to a friend of mine named Aristotle. You know, Aristotle was an ancient Greek philosopher born way back in 322 BC, and without getting too deep into a history lesson, he believed that happiness is tied to fulfillment. He believed that reaching our full potential and being the best people we can be with the tools and resources we have access to would lead to the greatest sense of self-worth and happiness. This is extremely important, because you've heard me say countless times on these psychology videos that a positive mindset is one of the most important factors in a successful trading career. Thinking one step further, Aristotle also said the opposite of happiness isn't sadness. It's actually the feeling that life is slipping by us, that we're missing the many opportunities that life gives us. We're settling for something less than we can accomplish, which often produces one of the most corrosive and destructive emotions we have as human beings, and that's called guilt and regret. Now, I think all of us have probably experienced both happiness and fulfillment, all the way down to the opposite side, right, of guilt and regret. You know, I'll be honest, there's no greater satisfaction, you probably have already experienced before as well, there's no greater satisfaction than working hard to overcome a challenge and reaping the benefits waiting for us at the end. You know, those feelings of accomplishment, fulfillment, and happiness, they keep us pushing through the challenges, right, and pushing through those low points in our career along the way. On the flip side, I can easily think of times when I've chosen to take shortcuts, avoiding the hard work, looking for an easy solution, and in turn, I missed out on the big payoff in the end, which opens the door for regret, right, and of course, all the other toxic emotions that come with it. So when I ask you, do you really want to be a trader? I'm really asking you, do you want to achieve true fulfillment and that fulfillment bringing happiness, or are you just looking for shortcuts to make some money? You know, learning a trading strategy, pushing through the hard stuff at the beginning of your career, then using that strategy to earn consistent, life-changing profits each day, that is a very different feeling than getting lucky trading the news, copying someone else's ideas, or chasing after the next big breakout opportunity. That sense of pride and commitment that comes into a professional trading career is exactly the same type of happiness that Aristotle was talking about. Successful and oftentimes extremely happy traders, they find enjoyment in learning how the markets work, how to use technical analysis to find trading opportunities, how to properly time their entries, and how to manage their risk. When the markets are closed, those same happy and successful traders are learning more about their own psychology, keeping their bodies healthy, nurturing relationships with family and friends, and devouring any books or videos on trading that they can find so they can be mentally and physically ready when the opening bell rings on Monday. But far too many traders do the exact opposite. They crowd chat rooms looking for hot buy signals. They literally throw money at expensive software in hopes that the computer will do the hard work for them. They send me thousands of countless numbers of YouTube messages asking where they should buy or sell, or if I'll manage their account for them. Always focused on the profit rather than embracing the process. Yeah, you can make some money with these types of shortcuts. And, winning trades are definitely happy events, but they're nothing more than events. And the next big losing trade, which is almost guaranteed to happen if you have that type of mindset, they'll lose that profit, they'll lose their happiness, they'll lose their fulfillment, and that vicious cycle starts over again. So once again, do you really want to be a successful trader? Are you committed to mastering the process with the intent of using that process to earn your profit this year? Do you get excited when you find a new tradable pattern? Do you wake up in the middle of the night with a new idea on how to better manage your risk? Are you thinking about the markets even when the markets are closed on the weekends? Do you consider trading to be your lifestyle, or is trading just your day job when the markets are open? Think about it this way. Does Ed Sheeran stop thinking about music just because he leaves his studio or he's not on tour? Do you think Jamie Oliver stops thinking about food when he leaves his restaurant? Did Michael Jordan stop thinking of ways to make his game better even in the off season? Of course not, right? These professionals live their careers 24/7. It's a lifestyle. Do you find yourself lost somewhere in your own thoughts about the next big trading idea? I can definitely tell you I had some from here and then, right? Is trading a job for you, or is it your lifestyle, right? That is the true difference between huge success or big time failure when it comes to the business of day trading. Now, if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, I think it's safe to say that you and I fall into that definition of happiness that Aristotle was talking about. And that happiness is going to come from reaching our full potential with the tools and resources we have in front of us. The best part about the financial markets is that they are the great equalizer. Yeah, some people have more money, some people have more resources. Some people are born into a family of traders with a lengthy list of connections, right, and open doors waiting for them. But every day the markets give us a level playing field and an opportunity to learn a strategy, right, create that mindset, and change our lives forever, no matter who we are or where we come from. So if you're with me on this journey, I know it's a new year, so here's some homework to get you guys started. First piece of homework today is I want you to start keeping a trading journal. In fact, I'd recommend 2 journals, a personal journal and a trading journal. I'm going to teach you guys how to use those journals as we work together in this psychology series every week on my YouTube channel. On the first page of that new journal, I want you to write down your number 1 goal for your trading career this year. And that is very specific. Your number 1 goal is to learn the skills necessary to identify a low-risk, high-reward, reliable trading opportunity. Now, if you've watched my previous lessons, you probably already know what I'm talking about: low-risk, high-reward, reliable trading opportunity. If not, make sure you go back and start from the beginning of this series, and that will bring you right up to speed on what I'm referring to. If you can accomplish that, you've exceeded 99% of every other trader on the planet. I'm not joking. Next, on the second page of your journal, I want you to write down 3 sub-goals. These are smaller goals that are going to feed that larger goal. If you watched my last video right before the holiday, you know that in my opinion, the 3 most important aspects of successful trading career are a trading strategy, a trading coach, and a positive mental mindset. On the second page of your journal, your 3 sub-goals are to find a coach, master a proven trading strategy, and begin developing that positive mindset by joining me every week on this series of videos. Now, I'm going to make this really easy for you guys and gals to reach your number 1 big goal this year. All you need to do is accomplish those 3 sub-goals. Now, you can choose me to work with as your coach, and I can teach you the strategy that's worked for thousands of my clients over the years here at School of Trade, or you can learn from somebody else. But either way, make that your top priority first. Find yourself a coach. Second, as for a positive mindset, this video series on trading psychology is exactly what the doctor ordered. So if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Go back to the beginning if you're just joining me here for the first video, because you've missed a lot of great strategies on achieving that positive mindset that will make achieving your big number 1 goal a whole lot easier. And last but certainly not least, I've given you 4 total goals for you to work hard and achieve this year. And the easiest way to achieve those goals is to break them up into small weekly goals. This year, I want you to plan ahead with weekly goals, because those small weekly goals are the easiest and most effective way to achieve your biggest goals. Boy, we've covered a lot in this first psychology lesson of the new year. Let's do a quick recap. In previous lessons, we talked about how important the feeling of happiness and a positive mindset is to our success in day trading. My buddy Aristotle told us that happiness was tied to fulfillment, and that comes from working hard at the process of trading rather than hoping for the profits from the trading. I asked you, do you really want to be a trader? Because successful traders make it a lifestyle, not just a day job. They're committed to the process of trading, and they know the process is going to give them the tools to achieve the financial profits that they're looking for. I also gave you some important homework today. Start using a journal, right? 2 journals, one for your trading and one for your personal life. And set one big goal with 3 sub-goals. That one big goal this year, which will put you 99% ahead of all the traders in the world, is to learn how to identify a high probability trading opportunity with low risk and high reward. Then 3 sub-goals. Find a trading coach, learn a battle-tested trading strategy, which we've talked about in previous lessons, and 3, maintain a positive mindset. In the coming videos in this psychology series, I'm going to show you how to break those goals into even smaller, more specific goals, which will make it easier to achieve that big goal that's going to make all the difference in 2018. Remember, all you need to do is learn how to find that high probability trading opportunity. Low risk, high reward, and I'm going to give you more tools on how to achieve that as this year unfolds. Wrapping things up, I hope you guys found a ton of value in this psychology lesson. I'd love to hear from you about additional topics you're struggling with. Do me a favor, drop me a comment below the video. Give me some more ideas. Give me some different topics for the next video, and we'll cover those next time. Make sure you give me a thumbs up if you found value. Subscribe to the channel if you're not done already, and please don't forget to share this video with a friend. And don't forget, you can find me every morning, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, working hard in my trade room with all of our members here at School of Trade. I get a great free trial on the home page of the website. I publish my nightly newsletter every evening on our blog before 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm excited to see you again soon on my next psychology lesson. Don't forget, my name is Joseph. Be well out there. Be nice to each other. Be here next time. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.